All right, people, we are here for UNPL Season 4, and we are in our Week 3 team builder going up against none other than Prexo, coach of the Glaciado Glamora. Look at all of these threats. You've got the 19-point Terrapagos, the symbol right back there in the background for the Indigo Disc. Then you've got freaking Terra Comfey, which, you know, can transform into, I believe, fairy, fire, and ground. That's really all you need is fire or ground. If whether you're gonna face a Heatran or you're gonna face a Corv, but they already have Corv, so they don't gotta worry about that. Then they've got Big Bad Garchomp to get up a bunch of hazards, but then they've also got Meowscarada, which can just one of the best ones in draft, super fast. They've also got Pecharunt, which could start to play tricks on me, and of course the bulky Corv. They've also got mons like Iron Hands, Vaporeon, just very, very bulky team. So we need to figure out how we're going to break through this. So, the first Pokemon, as always, is going to be Keldeo. We got the Life Orb to do a bunch of damage. Now, I know what you're saying. What is this upper hand move that you've got on this Keldeo here? Well, glad you asked. I think after last week, you guys never saw it, but that Weavile had upper hand. And in theory, if they could have gotten the mind games right after the first time they clicked it, it could have definitely taken out my Keldeo. If I tried to vacuum wave it. So that was when it dawned on me. This upper hand, this is the new sucker punch. This is the new pursuit. This is game breaking. This is game changing. At least in draft. I know it's probably not going to see that much usage, but that's why I think it's so good, is because people aren't expecting it and they don't know how to play around it. So upper hand is going to have +3 priority, 65 base power, 65 base power physical move, which is why we're running Hasty with 48 attack and a Life Orb. Now, going up against a Comfey, that's a fairy type. Oh, I know what you're saying. Oh, it's not going to do a lot. Well, they're going to obviously Terra into a fire or steel type, or fire or ground type at some point, to deal with one of my next Pokemon here. And that's when the upper hand comes into play. We've also got Vacuum Wave for priority on Meowscarada, Secret Sword for the Terrapagos, and Surf just does a bunch of damage to everything else. Max special attack when you do as much damage as possible. The 208 speed EVs is enough to outspeed Garchomp, and then we put the rest into attack just to increase upper hand's power. Next up, we have another counter to Comfey, which is Iron Crown, running the Assault Vest with Tachyon Cutter, Volt Switch. We've got Psychic Noise to try to shut it down from using the healing moves, but it kind of dawned on me that, well, it's not going to use healing moves versus this thing. It's going to go for, like, the Terra Blast Fire or Ground. So I put Psyshock on there just to ignore the Calm Mind boost, just do a bunch of damage, max special attack, 80 HP EVs to try to live more hits, and 176 speed EVs with a timid nature will outspeed the Pecharunt, which is also why we have Psychic Noise on there though, because Psyshock is not going to do a lot to Pecharunt, but it will do a fair amount to Comfey. So yeah, that's that. And Tachyon Cutter is just Tachyon Cutter, bro. 100 base power, so it'll do more to Garchomp and stuff. And Volt Switch is for momentum, also help us do damage to Corv. And yeah, that's Iron Crown. Next up is Salazzle. Gotta have a nice powerful fire type. Decently fast as well, outspeeds Garchomp. That's why I've got the Expert Belt with the Dragon Pulse on there. With Nasty Plot, we will 2 at KO Garchomp with that. Also Toxic for Corv. We can also Toxic anything else on our team we really want to. I would bring T-Spikes on this, but I'm afraid of Pecharunt absorbing them, so I'm not going to bring it. And yeah, that's pretty much Salazzle in a nutshell. 240 speed EVs with a timid nature, outspeeds Garchomp, I'm pretty sure. Well, no, hang on, that's a little bit faster, so I'm trying to think what else is fast in our team. I can't think of it right now. But that's Salazzle in a nutshell. Next up, we have Electrode, and this Mon is going to be kind of our just Bolt Beam coverage, super fast. It forces the Meowscarada to either be outsped by us or run a Choice Scarf. So we got Terra Blast Ice on there, we got Volt Switch for momentum, T-Bolt do as much damage, and then after that, it's like, well, this thing can't really do a whole lot. Pretty much the only reason this thing's on the team is just to force people to run more speed, because otherwise my team's a little slow. So I just put light screen on there. Max special attack, 80 speed, 80 HP EV, sorry. 176 with a modest nature is enough to outspeed Meowscarada, so we're able to afford to at least run modest, so that's always good to do. And then next up, we have Lycanroc Dusk for the priority. We also got Psychic Fangs on there to break through the screens. We got Tough Claws Life Orb as always. Close Combat and Rocks. Rocks are going to be clutch versus, well, actually Rocks don't really matter as much because they've got the Terapagos that's going to run heavy duty boots anyways. I don't really need Stealth Rocks, but they're always nice to have if I can get them up. That'd be cool, you know? 32 HP EVs will give us that 9-point decimal to get the most out of Life Orb. Max attack to 32 defense EVs is the leftovers after we have 192 speed with a Jolly Nature to outspeed, I'm assuming Garchomp, pretty sure. So there's Lycanroc Dusk. And then next up we have Cryogonal. So Cryogonal, actually wait, did I? Okay, I ran it. I was thinking maybe I ran Minus Stunts last, but I don't think I did. There was something I ran it for. Cryogonal is our Rapid Spinner this week. Put it on there just to deal with Garchomp better. Has Freeze Dry also for like the Vaporeon. We've got Reflect, just because we don't have a lot of moves on this thing. We got Ice Shard, which also helps deal with Meowscarada and what's it called, and Garchomp as well. So that's why I'm running the Hasty with the Life Orb. 24 attack. Do I have Life Orb on this thing? I might be Boost. I can't remember. If I had to say, I'm probably Boost, and that's a misclick. So that's on me. But either way, that's going to be the team. We'll see you guys in the battle. All right, people, we are here for week 3 of the UNPL, and we're going up against Trexo. Bottoms up, gang. This is going to be a tough one. They got Mons. They got Terapagos and Pecharunt, but that's not even the worst part, really. The things I'm afraid of most are the Comfey and the Meowscarada. Kind of just going versus my team, but we got stuff to counter it. So, what did they bring? Exactly what I was afraid of, but I prepped for it. Glad I got Freeze Dry on the Cryogonal for that pesky Vaporeon. We've also got other stuff for it. So, we got the Meow. We've got Garchomp. We've got Corv. We got Terap, we got Vaporeon, and we got Comfey. Okay. Alright. I'm going to just lead off with the large Hadron Collider here. They've always seemed to lead young Meowscarada over there. So, this is the only thing that can outspeed. It might be Sash, it might be Scarf. Got the Chomp. I'm not afraid to just Volt Switch out, though. Right? Unless they're like double Scarf. That'd be crazy, right? That'd be insane. Because if I Volt Switch and they switch into Garchomp, well, then I just tear Ice. I don't think they're going to do that. Let's see. Where's my remote? I want to turn the volume a little bit. Ah, what did I tell you? Meowscarada. At the same time, though, what's stopping me from... Should I just burn my Terra right here? Because the thing is, they're either going to be... I want to burn it right away. I'm going to just Volt Switch. Alright, we should live. Yep. As expected. Maybe I should have went for the thing, because then they would have gotten the Aftermath, though. So their Choice Scarf. I could have brought T-Spikes too, bro. Just go for a nice little Toxic. Maybe I should have just Terra Blasted, because then we could have gotten rid of this thing. I wanted to so bad, but I didn't want to burn the Terra. Yeah, because then this thing would have just been gone. Now we know they're Scarf, though. I was like, what if they're Sash? Yeah, I don't know why I did that. I wanted to preserve the Terra, but even then it was designed to take that thing off, so. Bit of a misplay on my part. I'm telling you, bro, I keep on making misplays, but maybe we can get this Toxic off on something. Wood. Nice. Get you nice and poison. Switch out into something else. Oh, I got Agent Diadem right here. Alright. They flip turn out. Okay, that's nice. They might go Chomp. Yeah, I definitely should have just Terra Ice and gotten rid of that thing. Because then I think my guy would have been fast and everything. Sharkeisha, yeah, for sure, that's that thing. The Levitator for a reason. Maybe I should have gone Keldeo, that way I didn't just invite this thing, but then they would have just gone out in Masquerada. Okay. Grab a little Reflect. I don't know if it's going to be useful, but... Wood. Taking some nice chip. And with a freeze dry. Oh yeah, big chip. It'll turn out. And now I got the Reflect up. We're sitting pretty. What are they gonna do now though? Triagonal's vibing. Get laid. Alright, you guys know what we do. Hard out into this thing. And a second noise. Or is it better to Side Shock? I've run through this scenario a couple times in my head. It's probably better just to Side Shock. Make them burn their Terra. There's the Terra. Then we upper hand. Faster. Oh, I got crit. They definitely got some bulk and faster. There's the Terra Blast. Hopefully they kill me and then we go out into KELDEO. Didn't even kill. Let's freaking go. Agent Diadem. The bulk for the win. I need to get some rocks up that pesky thing. I don't have a switch in. I'm dead in one hit anyways. I may as well force him to take Aftermath. Bottoms up. Nice. Electrode. KO by... Yeah, I definitely should just Terra Blast Ice that thing. Wood. Like Toph kind of goes in. Thing also goes into it's so low. I have Ice Shard now. Alright. Looks like we're gonna take out this Vaporeon. Oh, so that's what we're gonna do now, huh? Thankfully, I have other stuff I can do with this thing. Although I probably shouldn't. Oh, that means the other thing pushed. Okay, so Vaporeon, KO by Salaz. Poison. So the next thing that comes in is gonna get wished. It's gonna be that pesky. What's it called? Have a hit from this thing? Archer. Probably just best to say goodnight to this thing. Oh wait, I can Ice Shard though. What should Ice Shard do? Ally. Ooh, we get him chipped. Meowscar is almost dead. Something else is gonna get healing though. Probably the pesky thing. Mark Spectre. Perfect. This is your time, Brittany. It's really gonna be close. Might as well Terra, right? Do as much damage as possible or something. Terra Fire Flamethrower! I'm tempted to Dragon Pulse when that comes to it. Yeah. Get laid. Well, good night, Comfey. Starboy. Well, you're getting poisoned, buddy. This thing might just rock polish sweep me, but we'll get poisoned either way. Oh wait, I'm not poison type, so I might not actually poison. Why did I say that? We landed, we're good. Please live. I know you're probably not gonna, but yeah, there's no way. KELDEO might put in some work. Terrapagos. It's your time, KELDEO. Destruction. Meow's super low. Still that core, but Luis. You're getting vacuum wave, buddy. Good night now. Okay. It's just the Garchomp and the core of two very bulky Pokemon. Can we do it? We have to sack off Asian Diadem here. Surf does 61 to Archon. Perfect. I'm gonna just turn off your healing. I want to go for Volt Switch, but I can't really. Perfect. Let's go. So we get some good chip off on this thing. This is the chip that I needed. Yes, it's chip. Come on, Surf. KELDEO! Do it now! Prove your worth as a 17-point Pokemon I picked in the first round! Iron Crown, KO, by Sean. Oh, who's Crying on KO by? Somebody, but I forget who. Oh, I think it was KO by Force. Oh, look at that animation. KELDEO's big day. Or KO by KELDEO. I think it's at the range. I think we might finally get our first dub, gang. Our first dub of the season. Let's go. Earlier than last season. Hey, sometimes I just need a couple weeks to work out the team. They might not. Oh, they might keep it up. Oh, don't. They don't. They're on Scar. We did it! Garchomp. KO by KELDEO. That's gonna be GG's to Trexo. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.